Hello friends, in this video we are going to take a online backup or hard backup, user managed hard backup of database. For user managed hard backup database must be in archive log mode. So I'm connecting to the database, connected. Now check the archive log mode of database. Yes, your database is in archive log mode. Okay, now in online hot backup, if you want to take a backup of a table space, so you have to identify the table space connected data file. Select file underscore name LSP space underscore name from db underscore data underscore file. Sorry, it's files. Yeah, here you can see this is the database file name system01.dbf and this is the table space name. So now it's showing over all the database files and the table space name. If you want to look for a particular table space or the data file name, just use the same command with the where option. So now I know the data file, about the data file and the table space name. For backup we have two options. You take backup single by single file, every data file one by one, and then redo log files, then control file, and the parameter files. Or we have another option, we can take a whole backup in single time, in one time, just like now I will just taking a backup of a single database file. Let's check my database, my table space name is HR data 04. So I will put this table space in the backup mode. Alter tbl space char underscore data 04 begin basic backup. Table space altered. Now table space is in the backup mode, so the database editor process will not write on the in the table space. For backup, just copy the database file, copy this database file to your backup destination, like this: host cp / opt / kp and the name for the file data 04 backup. Now it's taking backup. Now backup is completed. Just check for this particular file ll/opt bkp. Here you can see we have taken HR data 04 table space backup. Now we will take a backup, complete backup of the database. So we will put the whole database in the backup mode. but before that, first do one thing. Because our database is in archive log mode, so the redo log information will be written in the archive log file. So I am just changing the system log file, so the information in the log file will be written to the archive log files. So our redo log files will contain the minimum important information, but still we require the log files, so we will copy them or backup them, but you must try to empty the log files, so that for important data information we have archive logs. So now I am switching the log file, so it will generate, it will manually, it will change the log file, redo log file, and tell the LGWR process to write the log file information to the archive log files. System altered. Now I will put the database in the backup mode. Alter database, begin backup. We didn't completed one thing in the previous. Here we did the backup of the file, but we didn't still the table space is in the backup mode, so we have to run another command, this copy paste and pack backup. So we have to free the table space. Now I am putting the database in the backup mode. Alter database, database begin back. Now our database is in alter backup mode, so just copy the data files, redo log files, and so for the for copying the log files, database files, just do the same as, okay, or we can use the OS commands, just like we did in the offline complete backup. Okay, and now our database is in the backup mode, begin backup mode. So you must copy the file, copy the data files, copy data files, redo log files, copy data files and redo log files. After that, you have taken the backup of these files. Now take the backup of Controlfile. For Controlfile, we will write alter database back backup Controlfile to our location for the backup. CNTL is the file name for the backup, and this is the we have taken the Controlfile backup in the binary form. This file is in the binary form, so when we require this file for recovery, we just use the file. We can backup control file in the logical mode also. We have two mode, binary mode and logical mode. For logical mode, alter data base BACK backup control file to trace as same as here. We will provide the path for the backup directory. Drawer now this file is in the user in the SQL commands form. We can see it, this file control logical dot backup. Now this file, you can see we can read this file, and we have multiple options here, set 1 and set 2. We will use this file during the recovery process for the by the control file. So just now you have to remember that we have taken the backup of control file in two forms, in binary form and in the logical form. So we have taken backup control file, data files and redo log files. For redo log files and the control file data files, you have to just copy them like this command, or you can do them manually from the OS. After that, for parameter file, you have to create the parameter file from the server parameter file. create p file from sp file created. We can copy this file from the Oracle db/net db/opt backup like this. Now we have here also the parameter file, same as we can copy the okay, I will show you the single one /01 app Oracle data db200. Here we have different read log files and the data files. So I am just doing the copy of them for backup. I am using my option minus. Yeah, now it's completed. Check it. Here we have now database files, redo log files, system database files. That's it. Now we will end the backup mode of the database. Alter database and BACK backup. That's it. So we have taken the taken backup of 4 files: server parameter file, control file, data files and the log files. Now we will take the backup of password file. For password file, you have to remember the one command. So whenever you lost the password file or misplace it or remove by mistake, Now see, our file is created. Now here comes our OLABWD file. So we have taken backup of all the files. And one more thing, because our database is in archive log mode, so obviously we will have archive files for the backup or the recovery. If you want, you can backup them or just use them later for the recovery. That's it.